I'm just saying his voice is kind of in a monotone.
Knock, knock. How's the ankle doing today, Miss Marianne?
It's a lot better. My mom says I can be up and around on it tomorrow. Come in. Elinor was just trying to convince me that Brandon has likable qualities.
Brandon. Brandon, I think, is the kind of guy that everybody says they like, but no one actually cares about. It's the kind of thing where everyone is excited to see him, but no one actually wants to talk to him.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's not fair. I like him.
Well, that's a point in his favor.
Mom and Margaret like him. Mrs. Jennings likes him.
Oh, who cares who Miss Jennings approves of? She likes everyone in the world, except for her ex-husband.
Well, maybe you two disliking him so much will balance out the Mrs. Jennings of the world. But you two are just as bad. Mrs. Jennings has made up her mind to like everyone, no matter what, and you two have made up your minds to find flaws in everyone.
Ooh, Elinor's sassy side coming out to defend her dear old Brandon. Look, you're being unfair now, though. I am clearly far more stubborn than you are clever.
Whatever, I've had many interesting conversations with him, and I don't understand why you two are convinced to think of him as old and boring. He's mature and respectable, and I think he has a good heart.
I won't argue that, but nothing you say will ever convince me to like him.
Well, then I'll stop trying and get some writing done, I guess. Marianne, let me know if you need anything.
I don't know about you, but I've had enough of all of this boring old Brandon talk. Shall we pick up where we left off?
Yes, please.
Thou hast thy calling to some palace floor, most gracious singer of high poems. No. How can you pick I Dreamed a Dream over On My Own?
Have you heard the original Broadway recording? Randy Graff's version is flawless. Anne Fantine's character is clearly more tragic. She gets scorned by her first love. She gets thrown out by society. She has to sacrifice her own body to support her daughter, and then she's dying in the process.
Noun.
The light switch?
Light switch it is.
It's really good. Did you write that?
I did. I haven't come up with the words yet, but I'll figure them out eventually.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
Plural noun, and it better not be light switches.
Well, prepare to be disappointed because light switches.
Where the dancers will break footing from the care of washing up thy pregnant lips for thy more. And in front of him, there she was, the love of his life, dressed as a lemon. Fantine was doing fine until she got knocked up. Eponine, however, never had a chance at a good life. Her family was really messed up. She was starving, her father was forcing her into a criminal life, and she was hallucinating. Haven't you ever read the book?
Yeah, that's why I side with Fantine.
Maybe it's my personal experience with Eponine's role that gives me this perspective. I was Marius in high school, after all.
No way! You'd be a great Marius.
Will was so nervous he could barely see straight. It was Sunday at Comic-Con, and he was about to pop the softly question to Marianne, "Will you marry me?"
My drama teacher, I always tried to convince her that we should do Les Mis or Phantom, but we never had strong enough singers, so she always made us do Godspell or Footloose.
Glad we picked this one. I haven't seen it before.
Yeah. It's a silent film. I hadn't seen it before, yeah.
How did you hear about it?
TCM. I missed the end of it, but the guide looked really good, so I just thought I'd pick it up at the library.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah.